Amy. I'm the owner of Framations Custom Painting and Art Gallery. I'm very pleased to have Jim Trotter, our judge for the exhibition, with us tonight. And where's Jordana?
Right here.
Come on up, Jordana. We have two shows that we are opening tonight. One is for, it's a memorial exhibition of Patrick Nolan's work from Crossroads Arts Council. He was one of the founding members of Crossroads Arts Council, which does a lot of really good stuff for the arts community in St. Charles County. 100% of proceeds from sale of his work, with the okay of his family, will be donated to the Crossroads Arts Council. And they have a sponsor who is matching it. So if you spend up to $10,000. So if you buy a piece of Patrick's art, you're actually doubling your donation to the Crossroads Arts Council. But I was going to let Georgiana, who is also on the board for Crossroads, maybe tell you a little bit about Patrick and Crossroads.
Patrick was a longtime resident of Wentzville. He spent his life there as a realtor. If you're familiar with Wentzville and know where Quail Ridge Park is, that's where he grew up. His family's home sat right about, almost exactly where the Ranger's house is right now for Quail Ridge. And he's always been interested in art. He said that's the way that he felt that people got to know him and that he got to know himself better. He was a great collector of other people's art as well. He had a phenomenal collection of Haitian art, which he gave to Crossroads Arts Council before he passed away, with the idea that that would help sustain us. And then when he passed away, his entire collection came to us to sell for the benefit of Crossroads Arts Council. We are now in our 10th year, and so thanks to Patrick, we are flourishing. He's a self-taught artist. But he dabbled in all kinds of things. You can see a few of his things here. If there's not something there that happens to catch your fancy, some of his things are actually on display in 4 things this month. They are at First State Bank in Lake St. Louis. They are at Darden Prairie City Hall. They are at Crossroads Arts Council, and there we're doing a silent auction. So if you find one you really like, you can bid it, and your friend can outbid you. So, thanks to Patrick and his family, we're looking forward to a lot of people being able to own his things, to share the wealth, because he was such a good man and such a prolific artist, and we just thank him that he thought of us and that his family thought of us as well.
Georgina, by the way, is also one of our resident artists, so she has some work in gallery too, the fiber work. And does anybody here know what tatting is? You guys know how much work goes into tatting? So there are actually some of her tatted pieces on the Small Gifts of Art spinner, in case you're interested in tatted works. Which, to do this much can take hours, which is crazy. And she has these priced so ridiculously low. I'm like, I can't. But you should be charging like 10 times more for this stuff. Our People's Choice Award winner from the last exhibition from the Gateway Pastel show was Tesla number 4, which is it's a dog portrait that's facing out into the window. Whoever wins the People's Choice Award from Beyond the Lens, when the show closes, that piece will go in the window and be featured on Facebook and our homepage and all that stuff. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the People's Choice vote basically is the public. That's all of you, anyone who comes in here through April 8th, all gets to vote for their favorite piece. So, you know, send them in, have them vote. Don't tell them what to vote for, let them vote for their favorite. You know, I mean, they're going to know that you send them in that you got a piece of the show, and they're probably going to vote for you, but let them vote for their favorite. But yeah, Christina McMoran was the People's Choice winner from the Gateway Pastel show. Beautiful piece. And we are very lucky tonight that, like I said, we have our judge, Jim Trotter, here with us tonight. And Jim is going to help pass out awards. Did you want to have like an opening comment without being specific about any pieces yet?
Well, it was interesting, and, you know, basically, they did pre-send me pictures to look at on the web, so it's kind of nice. But then when you actually see the real thing, you can see whether they're printed properly, whether they have the right density. And then what I do for judging is I look at three things. I look for the word WED. Does it have a wow factor? E, is it excellent? Have they excellently printed it? Is it perfectly printed? And then the third one is desirable. You can have W and E without the D. So anyway, it was an interesting show, and basically I picked the ones that I liked. When you judge these, they cover the names, so I didn't know who was who, although I do know probably a third of the people that are here. So, anyway, I did pick out three, and I gave a lot of honorable mentions, so kept you in the loop. Don't give up. keep going, keep hustling. I've been hustling art for 53 years, and I do exhibit a lot of places, and, you know, I'm making it enough so I can buy toys. So,
Well, to be in business for over 50 years with Trotter Art, which is trotterart.com if you're interested in seeing more of Jim's work and seeing what all services he offers, because you offer a lot of services
yeah,
at Trotter Art.
I do a lot of art reproductions, so people that want to, I call knockoffs in a friendly way, but they bring in their original. Somebody wants to make duplicates, I make the duplicates for them, and I do a lot of artists who are, you know, selling their knockoffs, and they're not selling their originals. Also, I do a book on St. Louis landmarks, which is at the History Museum and a bunch of places, and I've sold over 8,000 of these. It's been 10 years though. This is 6th edition. Make a book. Go to Blurb. Make a book of your work. That is so much. Then when you're out hustling, you say, well, look at my book. And then you can independently talk to somebody. I didn't bring my one on AI tonight. It's a good one. I'm hustling AI too, which is going to affect you guys. And AI is not the enemy. It's a tool. If I see you again, I'll have my book. So, anyway.
So, I'm not going to drag this out too long because I know you guys want to know who won the awards, right? I guess they don't want to know. You guys want to know who won awards? All right. So, I'm going to caveat this with we had 107 entries. Jim took 64 for the show. So, just being in the show. So I will let you do the honors here.
Okay.
And when you hear your name called, please come up. And so Jim can hand you your ribbon, but don't leave with your ribbon. We want to hang them, okay?
Mr. Greg Clumpers, where are you, Greg?
And which piece?
Okay. What's your piece, Greg?
No, because he has more than one in this show. Fox from the Balcony.
Show us what you point to.
That's this one here. That's HDR image. I took 10 different images at different exposures and then blended them together to fill in all the dark spots. And
I forgot to bring tape up here, so I'll have to take these up in a
Okay.
minute. But congratulations.
Very nice.
And then our next honorable mention goes to
Dan Zing.
No.
Zinger.
Dan Zerlinga with Fire in the Ice.
What's your piece, Dan?
Thank you.
Where's your piece?
Right over there.
Okay.
It's the metal piece that Mary Ann is pointing to right now. Keep going, over.
Oh, cool. Sunset and all that. Very nice.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, just remember our camera's here. And our next honorable mention goes to
Waiting in the Rain by Marcia Gay. Where's Marcia?
there's Marcia. I see Marcia.
Point to your piece, Marcia. Where's your piece? Where's your piece?
It's hanging, the horses, not the racing ones, but the one below it.
It was tough. I had to figure out which one. flip the coin.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Oh, there we are.
Got it?
Yep, got it. So I will have you know when the judge is doing his process, like, I come in, I let him know that all the pieces qualified for the show, these are the pieces that you need to do the award placements from. Because we jury online, but we judge in person once the show is hung. Because it does make a difference seeing it in person. And so I leave all my opinions out of it, I keep my mouth completely zipped. And I hand him a stack of Post-it notes. Now, I've already Post-it noted over anything that's a name with green Post-it notes, but I give him some pink Post-it notes, and I say, you might want to tag ones that you're really interested in coming back to, looking at again, if you're having trouble deciding between award placements. I can't tell you how many pink Post-it notes were on the wall. Because I think you had to pull off a good, 15 or so Post-it notes. Yeah, you had to knock it down. All right, and our next one goes to...
Okay. Almost on point. How about Jessica? Okay, Esfinani?
Esfinani, is that how we say it?
Jessica? No, Jessica?
Jessica Esfinani.
All right.
All right, and which one is yours, Jessica?
Oh yeah, this is very cool. Very cool. The only studio one where they use gels and such, and of course I like photographing women, so I had to get that in for Jessica.
Awesome. You want me to hang your ribbon for you? Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, and our next honorable mention goes to...
Okay. Alter ego. Dan Zinglada.
Zarlinga. Dan, come on down. Yeah. Where's Dan? There he is. Look that way.
Two-time offender here. Dan, which page? What's your page?
Is third from the end there, but it's the solar eclipse photos.
Oh yeah, that's cool. What year was that?
That was the 2017 eclipse.
How many pictures?
Well, I don't remember how many
Cameras
that
this
is.
way, guys.
It's probably about 10 photos or so up there.
You
Yeah.
Photoshop?
And I just put them together. I tried to get the whole sequence, and I didn't get the second half, so I had to try to figure out a way to make only half of it work. So that was my.
If you look at it closely, there's a flare on the one. which-
Yeah, there's a prominence on the. Yeah.
That's cool. And you got that, so get a big filter in front of your lens. And all that.
Yeah, I had a filter. Yeah.
There you go.
Good job.
Thank you.
And our next honorable mention goes to...
Aurora over Mark Twain Lake by Lonnie Gatlin.
Gatlin. Lonnie Gatlin. Cameras that way, guys.
Oh, step one. Okay. It's right here.
Oh, that's nice.
The beautiful Aurora Borealis.
Very cool. There's a secret. If you want to shoot the Aurora Borealis, you can do it on your cell phone, and it actually sees more than your lens. But she knows the trick. She got the trick.
Now, Lonnie, if I remember right, you teach nighttime photography.
For Missouri Botanical Garden.
Cool.
So if you're interested in learning how to photograph the night sky with Nolan, we have classes June, July, and August, and we're actually going to have an overnight class in May of this year.
Oh.
Check that out.
Sounds like fun.
Leave me your ribbon, so I'll take it for you.
Thank you.
And our next honorable mention goes to...
Okay. 6 minutes half dome by Tammy Stevenson.
Oh, it's down at the very end at the bottom.
Oh yeah, she had to travel a long way to get that. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Keep your ribbon, I'll hang it up for you. So that is the Yosemite Half Dome piece at the other far end. Somebody point to it for me.
Classic.
Okay. Now, I have to to say, Tammy has a wonderful video where she talks about her piece. Almost all of you guys have a wonderful video where you talk about your pieces, but Tammy's is really nice. She does a great job with, you gotta watch Tammy's video. She's very enthusiastic and you're gonna love it. And our final honorable mention goes to,
Okay. Pink Cloud at Patagonia.
what?
By
Pink Cloud at Pagoda.
Pagoda.
Typing's pretty small.
Diane Lindsay. Show should be.
It's right over there. It's the Pagoda Circle Course Mark.
Thank you. Show this guy your face here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Now, I will keep your ribbon and I'll hang it up for you when I get some tape out. Okay, thank you. And now, we have award placements that get checks. Okay, so our third place goes to,
All right. Mr. Greg Clumpers.
yes.
I rarely take a picture of the arch, but I got down there in the springtime and all the red buds were cooperating and it ended up being a pretty nice day. Reflections and everything. Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful, and I like the luster metal. You know, not everybody uses that. You usually see the high gloss.
Yeah, I've gone to the luster about 5 years ago because it doesn't reflect the lights. Like if you got lights in a gallery, something like that, you see it on the glass stuff especially. So this finish doesn't reflect the lights as much.
Now, Greg, you can keep the check, but I'm gonna hang your ribbon, okay? And it is a good check.
Sure, my name correctly after a couple tries.
Okay, and second place, congratulations, Greg. Second place goes to,
Okay, let's see if I can run. This is Heading Home by Karen Mathis. Karen.
no, it's not Karen. There we go.
Which one?
That is the one of the horse, the cowboys against the sunrise,
Oh,
or
yeah.
sunset rather.
Great shot.
Thank you.
I wish I was there. I would have done the same shot.
I got very lucky with the timing on that sunset.
Yeah.
With the clouds.
Very cool.
It's a wonderful piece. If you guys didn't figure out which one it was, it's the one right. Beth is pointing to it right there. You keep your check. I'm gonna keep your ribbon. Get that hung up.
All right, thanks.
All right. And now, you guys want to know who took first place? All right. So first place for Beyond the Lens number 19. So that means I've done this 19 times. All right. So first place goes to
A Walk in the Moonlight by Dan.
Dan Zerlinga.
I'm gonna say something about this shot. This guy, this
Camera
shot,
this way.
he ended up
Camera this way.
thinking it through. He did a little Photoshop magic. Very great. And I think art in photography doesn't just have to be what was there. It's what Dan made it. So,
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
We'll let you hold your ribbon.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
he's coming back.
You know, this year is Dan's year. Last year, I think it was the year of Lonnie Gatlin.
Yes.
Didn't you take like 3
Yes,
awards
I
last year
did.
too? So congratulations to everyone. Make sure that you vote for your favorite tonight and send in people to vote for their favorites. Eat what's left and drink what's left. And the best compliment you can give any of these artists, anybody want to guess what it is? Buy their work. So if you want to buy a piece, I am right here. I'm the one to see. So, and if you buy one of these pieces, you're going to really double the amount of good you're doing in the world too. So, enjoy. Thank you for coming out.